Blast! The motor was a dud. Probably made by a Brummie or someone else from the north.
I wouldn't say Birmingham's in the north.
Anywhere above Enfield's north as far as I'm concerned, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Well, we'll have to go down and salvage the rover. It'll look very embarrassing if we lose another one of these. Set us down.
So, Sub-Lieutenant Jones, what exactly do we know about this place?
Well, it's an uncharted rock structure, somewhere outside the range of what was previously understood to be the limit of human interstellar travel.
I see. I don't suppose you could enlighten the audience with anything a little more specific.
Look, I'm called Aled Jones, probably the most generic, stereotypical Welsh name in existence. It's clear that whoever's writing this hasn't bothered doing a terrible amount of research. I wouldn't count on anything specific.
How will we go about finding the location of the Beagle 2-2? Presumably we have some kind of app for that.
I'm afraid not. We could download one. Only costs 69p.
69 pence? I'll buy it when it's free. Right, the plan is, we head out, walk around aimlessly, look at a load of stuff eliciting a series of wry remarks, then start clicking everywhere until something happens.
I'll linger in the background and provide a series of hints if you feel things are a little too vexing.
Why break tradition, eh, Sub-Lieutenant Jones? Let's go! It's a rock! No doubt filled with epic loot, as they say on the YouTubes.
Ah, cheers, Bert. Look, boyo, over there,
Where?
by that rock.
Would it trouble you immensely to use another point of reference, Sub-Lieutenant Jones?
Fine, boyo, by that gorilla.
Good grief! That's the second biggest monkey I've ever seen.
I think he's holding the Beagle 2-2.
Put that down, you damn dirty ape! Come on, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Let's get after him. No point leaving without a souvenir. I'm not adverse to getting my hands dirty, it's just green was never my color.
Not so fast, you English mongrels. What do we have here, Pierre? Ah. Ouais, I see. Well, it would appear that you are too late, monsieur.
English. Captain Frank Lee English.
I'd just like to clarify that I'm not actually English. I'm Welsh.
Monsieur English and Monsieur Welsh. It would appear that you have been too late. Mon subordinate Pierre and moi have beaten you and your queen to this rich, fertile, new
your world? It's a bit rocky.
Little bit rocky, ouais, petit landscaping required. But soon, the ground you are defecating with your presence will be the location of my vast winery, growing the sweetest French crepes the world has ever tasted. And everyone will eat crepes, wear berets, carry baguettes, ride bicyclettes, and all the other things we French like to do.
You're insane.
Am I? And how are you going to stop me?
We intend to ridicule you into submission, exhausting an extensive list of social stereotypes conceived through years of suspicion and ignorance.
Then what? Are you going to celebrate with a petit crumpet? Eh? Wash down with a cup of tea? Expose your crooked teeth while you laugh regaling this tale with your unsatisfied wives? Ha! Je can play that game, Monsieur English.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!
Oh mon Dieu, I can't believe you actually said that.
I fear you underestimate the extent to which a conceited self-confidence, fueled by national historical achievements, can profit one in such circumstances.
Ha! We've been perfecting this same method for centuries. You'll have to do better than that.
Honestly, I imagine this standoff will be resolved through the completion of some sort of moderately juvenile, yet entertaining puzzle.
How can you be so sure?
Well, it's got us this far. Well, we could... Look! A three-headed monkey!
Where?
Quick, Sub-Lieutenant Jones, run!
Oh, merde! How did I fall for that? Wait, you're right. I am too trusting. Pardonnez-moi, I'm a sucker for the blue eyes.
What now, boyo?
Well, before we can legitimately lay claim to this new world, we need to remove their flag and hoist ours in its place.
Why?
Didn't they teach you history at school, Sub-Lieutenant Jones? That's just how these things work. Let's try and salvage something, like a spare wheel nut, or a fragment of dignity. Before its untimely passing, the Beagle 2-2 appears to have discovered a rock. Well, it's not quite Tutankhamun's tomb, but I fear nothing else can be salvaged.
One step closer and I'll have you made into pate.
We're not on speaking terms. Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
Do you have any ideas how to deal with our continental cousins?
Above my paycheck, boyo. Don't we have anything back in the ship to de-escalate diplomatic dramas?
I can't say I have much experience with triple Ds,
Oh, I've handled a couple.
but we may be able to fashion something on board to distract them. Don't mind me. Well, I tend to leave that sort of thing to Alan Titchmarsh. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from, Dorking. It's another rock. Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Amuse yourself until I get back.
I'll try and recollect the last couple of hours.
Ooh. Ay, Bendito. I make no bones about how grim that was. Oh, what have we here? Either the upholstery's been woven from tinsel, or we've hit the jackpot. It's an elegant lady's purse, filled with loose change. Why, there's more money in this purse than most indie game developers make in a year. I count at least 89 pence. If you want a job done around here, you've got to do it yourself. I can't use these two together. While I'm here, I may as well give it a go. These chaps are slippery customers. I can't get a grip of the little blighter. He's too slippery. Gotcha! You know the old saying? A frog in the hand is worth two in the biological science testing facility. How convenient! The cheese sticks to his moist green flesh, thus progressing this ethically questionable puzzle. I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful.
I fear nothing else can be salvaged. Racist grandparents have taught me anything, it's that this should work.
Qu'est-ce que c'est l'aesthetically unremarkable block of pale anglais fromage? Mon Dieu, Pierre, remove this banal excuse for cuisine for my presence.
Say, plenty more frogs in the biological science testing facility. Maybe I should delegate some of this legwork to Sub-Lieutenant Jones. I'm sure he's as keen as the rest of us to see the end of this. Sub-Lieutenant Jones!
Aye, boyo?
So, any groundbreaking ideas?
Are you still talking about rocks?
No, I feel we've mined that particular topic for all it's worth.
Really? I'd say we've only just scratched the surface.
You're trying, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Very really trying. Do you have any ideas how to deal with our continental cousins?
Above my paycheck, boyo. Don't we have anything back in the ship to de-escalate diplomatic dramas?
I can't say I have much experience with triple Ds,
Oh, I've handled a couple.
but we may be able to fashion something on board to distract them. I don't suppose you have a frog handy. That was convenient. Do you have some cheese I can borrow? That was convenient. Don't mind me. If my moderately racist grandparents have taught me anything, it's that this should work. They're not biting. Perhaps I need to make my offer more appetizing. Yo-ho! I've brought a peace offering. A sample of delicious British dairy produce.
Do not insult my palate with your bland, insipid, rotten lactose. It pales in comparison to our superior, deliciously aged rotten lactose.
Well, that's diplomacy off the dining table. How convenient. The cheese sticks to his moist green flesh, thus progressing this ethically questionable puzzle. If my moderately racist grandparents have taught me anything, it's that this should work.
What is this sorry excuse for that? Ooh, is that Swiss cheese? A slice of Emmental de Savoie would eat the dash right now. Kiev. Une petite entrée as well? Bien, les condiments, allez! Don't let him get away.
Huzzah!
I hope the little fella's alright.
I wouldn't worry. I'm sure they won't harm him. They're not complete savages, just French. Right. Well, that's the first thing it'll have to go. Ah! It appears to be protected by some kind of high-tech electrical wizardry. I say, that's quite the collection of wine. I can't get any closer to the control panel to shut it off. That's out of reach. Surely this is a breach of health and safety. Gosh, listen to me. Next thing I'll be condoning more, I say. I can't get any closer to the control panel to shut it off. How's that? Best take the opportunity while this is offline to do a spot of rebranding outside. Blast! It would appear that only temporarily disabled it. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. I'm still Francis from, Doggy. How's that? Best hold on to my weighted companion. If I'm unable to find a solution to... Well, that ought to do the trick. Best take the opportunity while this is offline to do a spot of rebranding outside. I can't. I'm teetotal. Victory is ours, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Now I know how Nelson felt at Trafalgar. Prior to being shot, of course. Although I'm fairly certain I pulled something in my throwing arm earlier, so I can empathize. Quickly, Sub-Lieutenant Jones! We don't have long. Do you have a flag ready for hoisting?
Standard.
Yes. Is it ready to go?
Aye, boyo.
Right. Now make sure it's the right way round. Honestly, the number of people that make that mistake, it's just bad schooling if you ask me.
I think I hear someone coming. Will I hoist it now, boyo?
Steady, Jones. It isn't official unless we play the national anthem. Fortunately, I have it saved on this anodized aluminium portable music player.
Quickly, boyo. They're almost here.
I'm trying, but I think someone's put it on shuffle. Okay, I got it. Now. Ha! This land is hereby property of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth.
C'est bien.
Well, pardon?
Oh, excusez-moi. Your queen is welcome to this tribe. Baron Infernal Rock, Monsieur English. Je suis désolé. We have discovered a land so abundant and fertile that even the grapes are... we harvest will be so ripe and succulent that even you British, in spite of your primitive, insipid palate, will acknowledge the superiority of our fine French wine. Au revoir, Monsieur English.
I think we'd better be heading on ourselves, boyo.
I concur, Sir Lieutenant Jones. It was delightful meeting you, chaps, eh? Arrivederci. Bourgogne Chardonnay, 2015. Good year.
Look, boyo, over there.
Why does it always rain in England?
Is that the last defender of faded glory in tattered gowns? For Majesty, remember, all surrender is standing proud. ground.